All right, I got asked to do this by multiple people. People wanted to see my fragrance collection of 2025. Now, this is actually obviously not everything. If I were to go over there, you can't see me pointing my finger. There's a whole dresser filled of decants and more decants and other backup bottles of this stuff. But this is sort of full presentation only, although I guess sort of official, sort of travel sort of things as well. But again, there's actually a lot more, and there's going to be obscurities, like say for Dolce & Gabbana, the one obviously. That's my favorite fragrance ever, and I might do a video about all the reformulations of that, but I got testers of that off to the side of the original formulation and other formulations of it, but this was already getting messy enough, so let's look at what I have right here a little bit. As we sit down. Oh, and also, no, I did not buy all this myself. Companies didn't send it to me, but I feel like probably a third of it or almost a half of it was sent to me from a friend because they didn't want me to only have decants. So then they sent me the real bottles of a lot of this stuff. So shout outs to them. They know who they are. But anyway, what stands out here? There is only 50 of these in the entire world, from what I understand, and I have some of them. Unfortunately, they did not take off, but these two in particular I like quite a bit. Reveal, I've said before, I've gotten so many compliments on that fragrance, but it's just not me, so I don't wear it. Again, these might look kind of cruddy, but that is the official presentation. And this one, dude, humongous compliment getter. Yes, I have some Dua stuff. I'm kind of regretting these two specifically, but it is what it is. I didn't know if I should count these, but I guess it is kind of official presentation. So we have some little baby bottles there and that kind of stuff. And do I have like a funny story to tell about these? I remember when the Art of Shaving was closing down at the mall that I go to. And the guy basically was like, and this just goes to show to be friendly, because if you're friendly, people might help you out, I guess, so to speak. I've never bought anything from Art of Shaving. But he was like, Clayton, you're always so friendly, and they're closing down this store. So he was like, Clayton, you can literally take everything at the store. He's like, literally just take everything. And because I just don't feel like counting it all in the back. I'll just give you everything, dude. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, just take everything at the store. I don't care. And he's like, you're always friendly, and you're always friendly to everybody you meet. So here, just take everything. He's like, I don't want to count it in the back when we have to, the store's closing anyway. So just take everything that you can. And I was like, oh, I can't do that. And he was like kind of insistent. So he was just like, he's like, at least take what's in front of you because it will make it easier to count. So he just gave me those, or I just took those three. Again, discontinued. Huge compliment gets her on that one. That is the Cacao to Read, that is another discontinued one, unfortunately. I don't like the original of that a lot of people like, but I like this one. I think it smells better. Blackmail, that's a great one. Oh man, that's a great one. There, we got that. Whitewater, I got that for nostalgic purposes. For Palm 1270, I really like that one. That's an original 1 million bottle. And I have another original 1 million bottle as well that I've thought that I still haven't opened because I'm not sure how much 1 million has been reformulated, but I think about selling it sometimes. Oh my God, Dark Temptation. What do I even have to say about that? I got that also for nostalgic reasons because I heard there was a fragrance version of it, and I think I got sent a fake bottle. One of the worst performing fragrances I've ever seen. Baronda, Herod, I love that. Grand Soir and Amorous. I've never smelled the Amorous, the EDP, or the extrait version, maybe it is, of Amorous. If you've ever smelled that, let me know how it smells. Again, Tobacco Vanilla and Tuscan Leather. These are still in the wrap because, I just have decants of them. So until the decants are totally gone, I just haven't opened it. There's D'Amber Absolute. I'll have to do a review of this. That is actually, apparently, and from me smelling it, it does smell just like it. It is the original formulation of Amber Absolute, and since they seemingly are never going to bring it back, the actual perfumer just gave out the recipe, and he was like, "Here, let's just make it like this." And he gave it to a company to make on the down low, or maybe not exactly down low because they're selling it, but he's like, they're not bringing it back, so the actual perfumer helped them make this and just gave them the recipe. So there you go. And the bottle is not the most sexy bottle ever, but I think Amber Absolute might be one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I gotta tell you, I think it smells fucking incredible. Millesime Imperial Silver Mountain Water. You might be, where's like Aventus? Again, Aventus is, I've had the 0Z1 batch, all that kind of stuff, but it's gone. And I've had decants of other stuff. So again, these are just full presentation only. So it is what it is. But of course I have Aventus decants and all that kind of stuff. That is one of my girlfriend's favorite fragrances. That makes it sound like, not girlfriend, one of my girlfriend's favorite fragrances, actually. She loves that one. Le Male, I wish I had a bigger thing of Le Male. Initio Side Effect Necrotic Delight. Initio, man, I've said it before. Fuck Initio. They were giving free bottles to fucking everybody when they first came out. They gave 3 free bottles basically to like every reviewer except me, because I didn't give good enough reviews. They wouldn't even give me a sample, which sucks because I actually like a lot of their fragrances. I wouldn't mind having Rehab, Absolute, Aphrodisiac, even Paragon is good smelling too. And is it oh shit, I'm freaking, is it Mystic Blend? What is the other one I like? Oh crap, that makes me think, that makes it sound like I don't like it. There's another one, the coffee one, that kind of smells like a Nasamato fragrance that I really like as well. Henry Jacques, that's that bottle's like $1,000 and it came to me broken. Reflection Man, By Kilian stuff. I have a lot of, the refill of the By Kilian, that's Back to Black. I've said before that By Kilian, I think in terms of being, I don't know if they're considered a niche house anymore since you can get it at Sephora, but excuse me, I used to say that in terms of sheer wearability of so many of their fragrances, and actually I'm looking at this, where's my 1 million Privé? I must have that stored somewhere. Okay, 1 million Privé is not out for some reason. I must have that stored away because I didn't open that either since it's discontinued. Okay, so there's actually a fragrance missing looking at this, but anyway, By Kilian, in terms of sheer wearability for like a niche house, I think they're just, I can't think of a better house. They're just amazing. So many fragrances they have. I have Straight to Heaven again, but it's in a decant, so not shown here. And God, Straight to Heaven Extreme I love. Light My Fire, Amber Oud. God, they just have so many good fragrances. Amber Tabac. I looked at that. That's why I was thinking of the 1 million Privé, because some people think that smells like this, and I do like both. I'm not a big fan of Ojan or whatever it is. Clive Christensen, Blonde Amber, Bonham New Harlem, By the Fireplace, Eros, obviously Le Male. Did I ever say it? I wish I had a bigger thing of Ultra Le Male, or Ultra Male. Obviously, very famous in Fragcom. Pure Malt is huge compliment getter. Xerjoff, that is Commandante. No, I don't really care about Naxos, that I know a lot of people like. Naxos has never done anything for me. But other Xerjoff stuff I like, got Lyra, Symphonium, Uden Overdose. I think those are the ones that if I had them, I would get them, right? Uden Overdose, Symphonium, Lyra. Yeah, don't have those though. The One Royal Knights, Light Blue, Gentleman, I just discontinued thing. Luminous Night. That's an amazing one. I got that, again, shout outs to my friend who just randomly sent me that. I was not expecting to like that one, and wow, awesome. Dolce & Gabbana, the one, obviously. the fragrance that really got me into fragrances. I loved how Le Male smelled, but when I finally smelled Dolce & Gabbana, the one, I was like, I want to smell like that. Velvet Amber Sun. This is awesome. I thought it was discontinued for a while, so I was like really lucky that I had this, and I think it is back though now. They do sell it, but they stopped selling it for like a couple years. So someone would have to let me know if it's been reformulated, but Velvet Amber Sun, very lucky to have a big bottle of it. And then this is either the first formulation or the first formulation. And even the first formulation of this goes for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I've never opened it because I've had a travel size of it. And although I get a lot of compliments on it, it's just not me. So I just never opened it. And again, I'm like, even this is, I think this is 2011. Even this, I've seen this go for like $300-$400 maybe. I think the big bottle goes for like $500-$600. So yeah, that is the current. I forgot 1 million Privé. That must be in one of the drawers that is with the other decants, because again, I've never opened it because since they discontinued it. So I just was using the one that I have. Whatever. But anyway, people ask for. There's the current collection. Again, no decants, and there's some other backup bottles of stuff, and maybe I'll do a thing about Dolce & Gabbana, the one, about other formulations of that. But yeah, when I think about this, what would be my favorite stuff? What is my favorite stuff? Instantly looking at this, oh my God, I got to think about Tobacco Vanille, Amber, we'll call it Amber Absolute, Dolce & Gabbana, I'm just thinking, I cannot believe, because I was thinking about the Dewish shit recently, because I was like, I gotta find the fucking 2008 version of Dolce & Gabbana one. Is there anything I could do? And I lucked out, and I found a tester recently, which I have in another room right now, but I was getting desperate, and I even tried this Do-It thing, and it is very, it smells kind of like it, but there's something off about it, and it's like fresher, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's not bad, but I was very apathetic towards it. And then like 2 weeks later, I found a tester of the 2008 one, and I was like, oh shit, I think that's legitimate. But anyway, think about that. When you think that, it's like, oh, it's supposed to be 2008. It's like, I'm apathetic to it. But then you smell this, and it's like, oh my God, this really smells just like Amber Absolute. But I guess maybe that stands to reason because the actual perfumer worked on it, so maybe that's why. Which actually makes you kind of think, do you think, can they get in trouble? Or Tom Ford just doesn't have, since they discontinued it, it's like not illegal to give out the formula and remake it yourself, I guess, or redo it yourself. I don't know. I'm a little bit biased towards this one right now because I feel very happy to have it in my collection. And I only had just a very small decant of the original left. And I'm like, I don't know how much I can wear this, but it's nice to have that. Anyway, if you like the videos, like, sub, silly comment, share, support the channel if you can. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.